Hello. My name is John F. Crisp. I would like to tell you my story. I was born in 1821 in Kentucky. That was just 6 years after the War of 1812 ended. I am the only child of Archibald and Nancy Crisp. In the 1830 federal census we lived in Smithland, Kentucky, which is in Livingston County. By April 17, 1837, when I was just 15 years old, my father passed. I married Rebecca Brantley on January 7, 1843 in Crittenden County, Kentucky. She and I were about the same age at 21 years old. We had 3 children: Laura, born in 1845, Andrew Jackson Crisp, in 1848, and Cora Ann, in 1853. Rebecca, my wife at age 31, died shortly after Cora was born, possibly during childbirth. 3 years later, I married Nancy Jane McKee on February 28, 1856. Nancy and I had 4 boys together: William, Alfred, John A. Logan Crisp, and Charles. William and John A. Logan both died while they were children. That's Alfred Crisp, his wife Melinda, and Charles Crisp. I had many grandchildren. Alfred had 8 children and Charlie had 3. I did several things to provide for my family. My primary profession was being a woodworker, but I also ran a livery stable. I was issued a license in 1862 to run a tavern at my home in Weston, in Crittenden County, Kentucky. In 1866, we moved from Kentucky to Cave Township in Franklin County, southern Illinois. Later on, it was known as the Village of Parrish. 1871, when I was 50 years old, was a year of highs and lows for our family. We welcomed the birth of Charles Richard Crisp, our last child. On a sad note, our son John A. Logan Crisp passed at 7 years old. In 1892, on October 25 at the age of almost 72 years old, I passed. I've served in the Kentucky militia for the Union during the Civil War, seen the death of my first wife and several of my children. Those were some tough days. But after my death, I have an amazing legacy. Alfred's son Curtis Mack Crisp was a World War I hero. He was awarded our nation's second highest medal for heroism in battle, the Distinguished Service Cross, as a first sergeant. He earned it at Marcheville, France on November 10, 1918. He saved many lives that day. My son Charlie, following in my business footsteps, had a successful business by 1918. After the war, Curtis Crisp worked in one of Charlie's general stores in southern Illinois. I hear that business still runs in the family through my grandson, Harry Lee Crisp. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my story.